Okay. So this is the program for today. So the next one is, we have done that, optimizing immunity. So in Dr. D's video, it's more looking at the situation during 2020, but we can still use this as, you know, even now, not even the lockdown, like now we are logging now, and still a lot of people are not like quite stressed. People are not liking it, not able to go back to work. They miss the, you know, talking at the water fountain or in the kitchen area. You say, oh, how was your weekend, and things like that. So there are people still lose that connection, especially when they are alone, when they don't have family. Like with family, it's good that at least you have got husband and wife and children to talk to, or your brother and sister. But then for people that who are single, they may be a bit, you know, disconnected. And what we want to do is look at what we can control. We can't control COVID. COVID is still there. There are people still get COVID and things like that. But what we can control is what Dr. D is saying. So what she uses is community builds immunity, and what we can control to balance our immune. And there's a lot of stress out there. And how do we do that? How do we, you know, work on de-stressing? And then we can look at nutrition, the supplement routine, and we can control our sleep, right? When do you go to sleep, right? Like I'm a guilty one. I don't go to sleep early. So I started to wear the band so that I can, oh, I only slept, you know, how many hours last night. So now I'm trying to improve my sleep. And then exercise, and I need to do more of the exercise. So these are the things that can help us in connecting, and also help our immunity, right? So the first thing is distress. We can control this, reduce the stress, is the words that we use. We want to use positive word rather than the negative word. So just watch what we are talking, or even before we talk, think about what are we going to talk about. And when once the words is out there, we cannot get it back, right? And she said, don't read the news all the time, maybe once a day. And which is true. I mean, all the news that you heard is usually negative things that you hear, right? And then try to do less, but do less in a way that more productive. Not that you're doing less, but find ways of do things productively, so that that will stop or reduce our stress level. So that is what she's saying. And nutrition, she was saying about B2 and B3 can help in production of energy, magnesium, vitamin C, B, brain memory. So these are a few things that she suggests. So when you look at this, we are talking about B complex rather than one thing that we want to look at energy. We want all of the above, right? All the B6 calming down stress, and vitamin C will help in the handling of the stress, right? And then the magnesium, the vitamin D, the gut, the probiotic fiber, right? So what the message is in this one, right? So we want to do the combine, so that we can look at B. So she uses the stone, the stacking up the stone. So could be 3, 6, 5, 6, 12, etc., etc., not just one. And who are the people that need B? when people are stressed, bee is good. And also with the connector as well. The bee help in the connection of our brain. And people are taking too much of over-the-counter drugs, prescription drugs, or taking too much of sugar, and these can help in helping the nervous system. So we do need the complex, B complex. Then magnesium, right? And actually, when I look at that, I didn't know that it's helping in the serotonin, dopamine, melatonin, and GABA. I always thought that it's only helping to distress and to relax, but it has more than that. So it helps in the serotonin. Serotonin is the hormone that stabilizes the mood. So it can stabilize our mood. And then the dopamine is the neurotransmitter. So it helps in sending the message and then keep us focus. Melatonin is the sleep, so that we can sleep better, good night sleep. And GABA is in the brain. It's if it is too low, it's difficult for our body to relax. So it also help in relaxation, right? So therefore, magnesium help us to feel calm, healthy sleep, healthy perception, using the stressful time. So that is very, very important. So neurotransmitter. So this is another happy mind, kind of. I always thought that is B is the happy vitamins. Well, magnesium is too, right? And then the connection. We want to be able to laugh more, right? And what she suggested that, we want to help our friends as well, not just us. So post more of the dog photo, who wouldn't smile when you see a dog or the baby smiling and things like that, and then laugh more. So these are things that we can control, and we want to do that, right? So the checklist is to optimize. Oh yeah, and also she's talking about the vitamin D, but I didn't put it in the slides. And D is very important, especially in the we want to build up our immune system. The D, then we have to have our antioxidant, which means our OPC3, our curcumin, our vitamin C. So all these are helping that. And of course, we need to have our exercise as well, because when we exercise, our body temperature will increase, and that is where we get the alertness. So we want to do the exercise, and that this is a checklist that she said. And also the important thing is also sleep. So we want to sleep well. So if you do your own checking, and then if you're not sleeping well, try to sleep well, get more of the sleep. And that is all my sharing, and now I'm going to stop share. Then the next person to share is Hui.
Oh, that's very fast and brief and sweet. Okay. Thanks, Hong Ling. So we all don't need to worry that we smile too much because we have a needle-free serum and Pentaxil, right? Okay. So because I said that, so today I'll be sharing basically on skincare. Not for women, for men today. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. So some of you have attended the session that we had recently. So I'm sorry, I'm sharing the same slide. Okay. Right. Can I have a show of hand? How many of you or your partner, your husband have tried the Holmes cleansing range? Holmes range.
Me,
Okay.
my husband have
Yes.
tried.
Very good. So what are some of the review from your husband? For those who have used, like, did they say anything?
Okay, let me share something actually on this. I actually last Christmas I invited a few of my schoolmates came over and I actually gave them this as a Christmas gift. So 8 of the guys plus my husband is 9, right? Okay, most of the guys, maybe that's the Singapore context, they are not very consistent in terms of cleansing their face. They are not into that, it's like any kind also can, soap also can, that kind of thing. Those kind of men, only one or two, even my husband also not very consistent. So even only one or two are more particularly in terms of using our cleanser. And using better products to clean their face. The rest maybe just off the shelf, they don't use it consistently. So, but in general feedback, maybe in Singapore weather, they found that they don't feel clean. They don't feel clean after using it. Then some of them don't like the smell.
Oh.
So in fact, unfortunately, I don't have the repeat sales for this at all. Maybe
I'm surprised to hear
people.
that. I like the smell. I don't know
Yeah.
whether is it because it's girly, is it? I don't know. I like the smell of the cleanser.
Because I use it, because sometimes my husband takes so long to use it, I have to use it for myself, right? Yeah, I mean, I find the smell is quite nice, but one person comment that the lemon smell is a bit too strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And of course, the packaging, the liquid is not very solid. I mean, it's what do you call it? It just
Flow.
just flow too much.
Flow too much.
So
That's
that's why,
my comment.
it's good to use it when you are showering, like basically like what Trina say, because it's so fluid, flowy,
Right.
it will just ooze out, right?
Correct.
So,
Yeah. So I have to transfer to another bottle that those kind of press.
So
you
you
can
either
control
transfer
the
to a
amount.
pump bottle or use it when you are bathing. So I will agree, a lot of men, they don't like to use additional shower cleansing gel for their face. My husband is one of them. I gotta keep nagging, hey, have you used, are you finished? It's still full, And yeah, because it's just not their nature. I'm not sure, because it's the generation we are in. We are not so young anymore, the generation, they are not well taught about cleansing gel for men. Okay, so what I want to recommend, this cleansing gel is like, you can tell them it's actually like a 2-in-1. They don't need to buy shaver cream. They can use this for shaving. Okay, and also we have lots of soothing and calming ingredients such as aloe, cucumber, and of course lavender also. And I think Trina also commented on the smell, right? I don't know how come they can smell lemon zescally. I can't smell what exactly it is. I know there's a lot of nice citrus like lemon, lime, and orangey peel oil kind of smell, which make it have a cooling sensation and also a refreshing feeling. Okay, so maybe, I'm not sure, maybe the younger generation would like this kind of smell, or because the older generation, they might not be so used to it yet. But I think with constant education and telling them the importance of cleansing the face will actually help our husband. I think we try from our home first. Huh? So you must start from our husband, our son, which Marissa said, and before we can recommend it to others, because the testimony for men is actually greater than we say, because ladies, it's very common for us to wash our face, because we all right? We all want to look pretty, right? So and it's also important to tell them, like, cleansing gel is important to choose one, not just anyhow choose from over the counter, because we want a gentle cleansing gel that does not strip away the oil, the natural oil from your face. Okay, and our ingredient, we also have like anti-inflammatory properties. As we know, men's face are pretty rough, and usually when they have acne, they usually they are those who like to scratch. I don't know about generally men, but my whole family, men, boys, like to squeeze the acne, which I so upset, so it's great to have an anti-inflammatory property in the cleansing gel to wash their face, to remove all those bacteria from over scratch and things like that. Okay, so one thing we can tell them is, okay, you save money on shaver cream, because this can also use as a shaving cream for them. All right, so usually cleansing will come first, okay, AM and PM, followed by toner and then moisturizer. We're going to talk later. So before talking about the toner and the moisturizer, I think this is also another good product to give as a gift, or promote among men. Okay, these are generally made for men. Okay, we know the ladies one is pink color and the texture is different. The ladies texture for the ice roller is more like a, I don't know, what's the feel for the ladies? It's gel,
Spongy.
gel-like, okay, more gentle. Okay, I prefer the ladies one because I'm a lady, right? And we actually tried also on men and women, and the men prefer this metal-like kind of texture, and the ladies prefer the gel-like texture. So our company has done their homework before they roll out this ice roller. So if you Google like ice roller for men, you could see a variety range of pricing as well as packaging. Okay, so we have very nice packaging, very cheap looking, and just for the modern man. Okay, and this metal like thing is also, you can remove this thing to wash and clean and dry and put it in the freezer or the fridge. Okay, so not only these are great rollers for face that you can reduce redness, puffiness, and other sensitivities, it's also great for other part of the body. Okay, sore neck, when you face the computer the whole day during a lockdown. So these are great tool to relax your muscles. Okay, and also sore body after a great workout. So this is a total body relief tool. Okay, some people might say, oh, it's not, it's how to say, it's quite pricey. But if you think that you can use it for your whole body, it's actually not pricey. And then if you use it every day, right, it's even make your money more worth it. Okay, and you can keep this for a long time, right? So I would say this is a great addition as a gift if you want to give as a gift when they buy products from you. Okay, other things, or like present, like Father's Day is coming, right? So it's another great gift to give. Okay, so after cleansing, it's very important to tone our face, right? For men, okay, they make it so convenient, like it comes in very nice lid, okay, and nice pad. You just take one out and then quick, easy, you just swipe all over your face, avoiding the eye area. Why I say avoid the eye area? Because inside the ingredient they actually have the alpha hydroxy acid such as glycolic and lactic acid. It might irritate the eyes if you clean near the, tone near the eyes. So avoid the eye area. Okay, so why they have glycolic and lactic acid is because these two ingredients actually help you to exfoliate the dead cells from the skin. So we know that the man's skin, right, are generally thicker, a lot of dead skin cells. Okay, so this toner is another way for them to remove all the dead cell skin, as well as not only we have these two ingredients in a toner, they also have an ingredient called sodium hyaluronate, which is not uncommon to all of us because we heard it many times. So sodium hyaluronate have smaller molecular weight, which means it's better penetration into skin compared to the hyaluronic acid. So we all know that sodium hyaluronate actually has the property to hold and retain water molecules. So what does it mean? It actually help you to look youthful, right? One of the skin aging factor is associated with the loss of skin moisture. So having this sodium hyaluronate in your product actually help you to reduce wrinkles and your skin will remain supple and things like that. Okay, so they also have ingredient that soothe and calm the skin after a post shave. Okay, and maintain skin elasticity and firmness. And what else? Right. So do you know why we need to tone our face? Anybody? Since I'm talking a lot. Anybody who besides Hong Ling and Lily, I'm sure you all know why you need to tone your face. Okay. Any other participant you want to type in the chat if you are too shy to talk? Do you know why you need to a toner? Whether for men or women? Balance and double clean. Okay, Marissa say that. Any more suggestion? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Time's out. Tina, you say something?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, actually it sets the pH level for absorption
Okay.
of moisturizer.
All right. Cheryl say closing the pore. Okay. What do you mean by closing the pore, Cheryl? Do you want to elaborate a bit more? Make your pore smaller, is it? Or what? Seal the pore? Seal the pore? Yep. Oh, okay. Anyway, the toner basically like one of them is to balance your pH level. As we wash our face, right? General science, we know pH water is pH 7, okay? And this pH 7 is not very good pH for our skin biome to grow. Okay, so 4 to 6 is ideal. So usually people tone their face, you want to bring down the pH right about 5.4. So that's why we have this glycolic and lactic acid. We know acid is below 7, right? Anything alkali is above 7, right? So that's why we have this ingredient to bring down your pH, to adjust your skin, to enable other penetration of products such as serum and moisturizer. So if you do not prepare your skin to the right pH, right, whatever things you use after that is pointless, because it's probably just going to roll off your face, or it's not going to be absorbed into your skin properly. So a good toner pad need to bring down your pH to about 5.4. Okay, so that's the importance of a toner pad. So I like the convenience of the toner pad, but frankly speaking, I prefer the ladies one because I don't like the smell. It's so manly. It smells so manly. I think the man would like the smell of this toner, but I like the convenience of the pad, you know, like because it's just one piece and I could use it in my whole face and it's still so moisturized. I can put on my neck and all over my hand with this just one toner pad. It's a 60 toner pad, you know, so if you use AM, PM, you can use it for 1 month, okay? So after putting the toner, I'm not going to talk about serum today because basically for men to wash their face is a struggle for me. I don't know about your family, okay? For them to put on toner and serum, you know, is going to kill me. I'm going to be a naggy wife, okay? So toner, okay, I'll say, okay, I help you tone, I help you tone. No, you don't do anything, you know? And then what's more, moisturizer is another killer. I gotta tell my husband, hey, use the moisturizer. It's so expensive. Use it. No, it's good for your skin, you know. So I will skip the serum for today, but I want to bring in the moisturizer, the importance of moisturizing your skin. Okay. As we know, also we need again to seal in the moisture that we have after a whole day at work and environmental stress and things like that. So we need a good proper moisturizer to seal in the moisture again. This also to reduce the aging of the skin. So again, we have sodium hyaluronate in the hydrating aloe cream. This aloe cream is very ultra lightweight and it's really nice and smooth, you know. And it also soothes irritated skin post-shave. It has aloe vera juice, so we all know this anti-inflammatory. So again, a lot of ingredients I didn't mention. If you want to take a look at it, you could actually download the ingredient list from your back office. So the main thing I want to bring into our husband today is use a cleansing gel, use a toner, and then if you can put a serum, that would be great. If not, a moisturizer is a must, okay? So these are the 3 basic steps for skincare for men. And of course, are you listening, Hong? Lily is so funny. Right. Okay. Yep. So if we could actually educate our own husband, our children to wash our face daily, that is already a big win-win for us already. So happy buying this for your children, your teenage boys or your husband, and hopefully they will have beautiful skin like us too, ladies, okay? And bring in more BBs, okay? Right, that's the end of my sharing, Hong Ling.
Thank you, Hui. The next person to share is Kenny.
Hi.
Hi.
Elena. Okay. Okay, I'll share screen. All right, I'm going to share some partner store from Malaysia. Okay, so these are my online experience with shop.com. So as everyone in this business, we also know, except BV, we have IBV. So don't forget your IBV, okay? Since the IBV now can accumulate until 548 days. All right. So, okay. So almost every 2 weeks, these are buys. So I'm learning very hard now to convert my spending into earning. Okay. So as these are my daily grocery, like ayam, chicken, I brought chicken from partner stores and some vegetables. The chicken is very fresh. It's from Fresh Ayam King. So this is from Everfresh Food Market. Some vegetables. And this one can walk in also if you are in KL area, is in TTDI. Then fish. This one is another my favorite. Have lots of salmon bought from this fresh frozen to you, and they have lot promo code also. Okay, these are my daily grocery that I convert my spending into earning. Okay, so these are my daily meals. Some meals that is TRS meals. Okay, so all the fruits, vegetables, and this kale also is from our partner store. Okay, so another thing, you can convert a birthday dinner with IBV also, and about this cake also from partner store, and then some flavored marinade chicken from partner store also. And the cake is from Morihana, it's from JB. Okay, next. Okay, since now is a bajang. Yesterday is a bajang day, right? So we do order this bajang from Yuan Zhenxiang. This one is from Mua JB. It talks about 7 days deliveries. With packing everything is quite nice. It's very nice. And we order about 20 bajang, and now it's left about 10. So it's very, very nice. The Nyonya bajang is very nice. If we are in Malaysia, they have delivery all over Malaysia. Okay. Then this Mary ice cream is from Penang, and they have our very local flavor, tau fa flavor. You can try. And their delivery also in West Malaysia. Sorry, don't have in Sabah or Sarawak. Okay. And next, Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, another very, very presentable partner store, I can say. For every festive, like Chinese New Year, Christmas, even Raya, they have their different packaging. So you can buy this for gift. Yeah, you can find this brand in a supermarket also, like Jaya Grocer, but why not you just buy it from your partner store? Then you can earn. Okay, so next one is Cotton On. Cotton On, they have a lot more other small brands under Cotton On. There's Typo. Typo is great for maybe teenagers, yeah, for your kids. And their stationery, everything is very nice. And they have Ruby. Ruby is for shoes. Is quite reasonable. Is you have 2 slippers for 30 ringgit. And then iBody is more for ladies, women, is sportswear. Okay, Decathlon is another sports outlet. So I bought a lot of my camping stuff from Decathlon also. And there are a lot of camping and hiking, because nowadays people hike a lot, but now since we NC also, we can't hike. Okay, so if you want any sports stuff, dumbbell, everything, you can go to Decathlon. Okay. Okay, next one is Aneka Home Essential and Good Deal. These two are quite similar. They have also of other brands. They have masks and all the essentials that you need in your household. Okay, and this one is for ladies, because it's a sanitary pack. Their IBV is quite high. It's 15%. So if you are going for, let's say, MUFO or SMM, you can actually get this. This one is, the IBV is very high. And for ladies, you need it every month also. Might as well just get it from our partner store. There are other sanitary pack partner store also. Anetos also, the IBV is very high. Okay, next one is Charles and Keith. This one is my junior partner bought this bag from Charles and Keith to her mom as a Mother's Day present. So I wonder what she'll get for the dad soon. Then I'll share next. Okay, so all right, that's end of my sharing. Thank you.
Thank you, Kenny, for your sharing. So the next person is Rose, is going to share with us the retail, and I'm controlling her screen. Hang on. I have to get out of that one, go into this one. She has got a problem with her
laptop.
laptop, so that's why I'm sharing for her. Just start from beginning.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Good evening. My name is Rose. My laptop died on me yesterday, so I had to take out my old laptop. So to do only 3 slides, it took me 1 hour because it shuts down 5 times on me. Okay, so this is the slides are very simple, but the elaboration, listen to it. Okay, so retail is the third fundamental of basic 5, and we've heard it so many times. Retail is retailing, so don't hard sell products to your friends. Okay, yes, I'm going to buy a new that laptop is actually only 3 months old. Anyway, so why is it retail comes before recruiting? Because we need the cash flow. If we recruit first and then suddenly we are activated, and then your BV, your monthly commitment is now 100 BV. And if you're single, like Kenny, for example, it's not going to be easy to maintain the 100 BV if you do not have your basic your base 10. So you need to retail for the cash flow. So in order for you to retail something, I would advise that you choose a major, a product or a division that you really want to focus on. I remember one training that I attended. I can't remember whether it was Lillian or Michelle Liu. She said, choose a major that reflects you. You know, so I'm very hyper. I'm very, I would consider myself quite healthy, you know, so that's why I major health and nutrition. Of course, Isotonics is my favorite product. So when you choose a major, you will have to learn every single thing about it. So you have to have that confidence, that posture when you talk about it. Some people say, it's cheaper in Chemist Warehouse, or no, I don't like the flavor. Well, whatever else that you buy from somewhere else will not give you your commission. So Charlie Bear says, use it till you love it. You know, for example, the Snap product for my laundry. I used to not like it because it doesn't have any scent. But what I noticed is that I have this habit last time where I wash the clothes at night. In the morning, I totally forgot about it. And by the next day, when you take out the clothes from the washing machine, it actually has a funny smell. But I noticed with our Snap, even if you forget it for 1 whole day, the funny scent is not there. So now I love it, you know. So trial size marketing. Please listen to Phil Gildo if you have not done it yet. Follow step by step. And please bear in mind, your trial size marketing is not, hey, jualan murah, you know, cheap sale, cheap. Okay, because you must show people that it is our product has got high quality. So when you give something to someone, you must say, you know, use this sentence, if I give you this, would you do this for me? Don't just say, hey, take this, tomorrow I'm going to call you, because you must get that confirmation from the person that you are doing the trial marketing that he or she is actually going to commit to the product that you are going to give them to do the survey or for your trial marketing. So these past 3 days, sometimes I just call them back, especially those who say, oh, it's still in my handbag, or it's in my car. Then I said, do you mind giving it back to me? I may sound very tight ass lah, you know, because I want it back. But I said to them, no, when I gave it to you, I was expecting you to actually commit to the survey because this is for my company, you know, and I have 10 surveys to do on a monthly basis, and you have 2 out of the 10. So now I only have 7. I'm short of 2, you know. So you know, you must create the urgency and the importance of the product that you give out. So next one, please, Hong Ling. People do not like to be sold, but they love to buy. Okay, they love to buy. So God gave us 5 senses. Use all the 5 senses. One example for sight. Okay, for sight, one of my business partner who just registered their business about 3 weeks ago, I got him in through sight. He was walking and he was limping. He's my colleague. I've never said hello to him whatsoever, but he was limping. So I said to him, why are you limping, Fawad? And then he goes, I did some gardening over the weekend. Then I cannot stand up and I cannot walk properly. So I say, okay, my house is just 10 minutes away. At lunchtime, I'm going to go home and get some the supplements that I take, and I'm going to give it to you. Will you take it? He says, yes, I need it. Okay, so I went home, gave it to him. He took it, he felt better. And then he says, where can I get this? I said, don't worry about getting it. What other health issues do you have? So I kind of like play along. I don't want to just give everything to him, because to me, the sales is nothing. I really want to capture this person, to show this person that our product has got good quality and works. Whatever that, we recommend, it works. So, I got him, and then he says, oh, my daughter has this, my wife has this, my neighbor has that. I didn't even ask. So suddenly now everybody is not well and everybody needs supplements, So that's how he became my business partner. And then the smell. So just now, Trina gave our skincare for Christmas. So nowadays, whatever gifts that you want to give to your friends, family, and whatnot, give our product. So if you are shy to tell your friend, hey, you stink, give our roll on, But of course, don't just give the roll on lah. Then that person will say, oh, do I stink? Do it very subtly. Give the roll on, give shower gel, and give a few other things. So they are forced to use it. So, use your sense of smell. And then touch. Touch here, what I mean is that whenever you do something, you have to touch that person's heart. Okay? Because whatever you say, if you show that you really care, 90% of the time when you go and buy something, it's not because you actually like the product, it's because of the salesperson who touched your soul, touch all your other senses. Yes, I need to buy this. Okay, one good example is that I went to see this guy to buy wind chimes, and then because he was such a good salesperson, he took out all the wind chimes from the box and whatnot, and I don't have the heart to say I don't want it, But my approach to him is that you are such a good salesperson. Would you do a survey for me? So he says, yeah, sure. So because I always have the trial size sachets in my handbag, so I took it out and I said, can I have can I give this to you? And this is what you do. Tomorrow I'm going to text you this, Then he says, where do you live? I said, I live in Brunswick. And then he says, oh, he's actually, opposite side of where I live. But he says, coincidentally, he also lives in my area. So he gave me his phone number, and I gave him the trial size sachets. But after 3 days, I forgot to follow up. But the good thing about our product is that it's so good. He texted me, hey, what happened to the survey that you wanted me to do? Okay, this is the person that I wanted him to so-called use my isotonics, and I didn't even follow up with him. He texted me and said, I'm still waiting for the survey, So I said, oh, sorry, I totally forgot. Life got in the way. So I met him for coffee. Then I said, okay, what benefits did you get from the isotonic? So he says, oh, because he's a master's student doing biotech. So he says, usually by noon, when the lecturer starts talking, I'll fall asleep. But on that day, I am really, really energized and I need more of this stuff. I said, okay, no problemo. I can always get it for you. And then here, I'm not asking you to taste someone lah. I'm asking you to use your tongue to talk. Nobody can talk without their tongue, right? So here you must open your mouth, because if you do not open your mouth, nobody will know that you have a product. Nobody will know you have a business. So you have to open your mouth. And sometimes the person that you're talking to may not even want the product, but because you already put it into their brain that, hey, Rose, if she's got migraine, this is what she told me about the migraine. If this person cannot sleep at night, this is what she told me. So open your mouth, don't be shy, share the good information that you have. Hearing, when you hear people complain about I cannot sleep, so your brain here in the middle, the picture of the brain, your brain must quickly trigger what is the solution or what is the recommendation that you can give when the person says I cannot sleep. Most of the people that I talk to that cannot sleep, I will send magnesium to them. Magnesium. So I would, Hong Ling, what are you doing? Okay, thank you, Hong Ling. So, so that when you hear this person can whinge about not being able to sleep, not being able to do this, not being able to do that, here aching, there aching, the brain must quickly think and say, okay, I've got this product that I've been using for 4 years. It may help you, and don't quickly say, do you want to buy? Or don't say, I'm selling. Never use the word I'm selling. Okay. Next one, Hong Ling. Thank you. So these are some of the hot tips that I have. Use testimonials. The best testimonial would be your own testimonial. For my personal favorite for myself is my hay fever, of course, because I used to work in aged care, morning shift. So sometimes when morning is cold. So when I go and shower elderly people, my nose will be running and then they will freak out because old people, they think, oh, do you have flu? Because old people, they don't like flu. Flu is usually something that a no for aged care. So use your own testimonial. My husband had migraine. So use my husband's testimonial. So, but if you do not have your own, and then use others, because you've got lots and lots of coring that you've attended, lots and lots of training that you've attended. Every single person will say, I had this issue before. Take it down. This person had another issue, but take it down, so that when you're talking to someone, the minute your ear hears, oh, I got this issue, you can just, match the issue that person has with a recommendation of a product. And use a friend as a reference. Remember just now, I said people do not like to be sold. So when you say, hey, I've got this one, I'm selling it. So straight away, the person will have a barrier in front of them and say, oh, that's it, man. This person is trying to sell me something. Okay. So what I usually say is that my friend recommended this product to me. And I've been using it. If you would like to try it, I'll get my friend to order some. Or you can use some of my samples before I order for you. All right. If it suits you, good. If it doesn't, at least you don't have to waste. But I can assure you, it is good for you. So I never say it's my business unless I've already known that person for a while. So I always say that I can buy it for you through a friend. Create a promotion that is not there. If any of you listen to Chinwe and Hui's getting started presentation a few days ago, the picture of the dog is always thinking about, I want to eat. So Hui said, how can I get 500 BV? How can I get 500 BV? How can I get 500 BV? So I've been thinking a lot about that a few days ago. So I rang existing customers and say, hey, remember you bought from me the Daily Essential? It's usually 260, but there's a promotion if you buy by this Sunday. So you get additional $10 discount. You know, so instead of 260, it's 250. Because this is your business. As long as you don't sell it at cost, you're fine. You know, so create a promotion, be creative. Or if that person's already buying daily essential, or I know you love the daily essential. Why don't you try the vitamin C? It will help because now it's winter. Why don't you try magnesium? Oh, now everybody is stressed. It helps you to sleep. You know, so promote something else. Give samples other than the trial size sachet. So don't say, Alama, wherever you are, I may not have the sachets in my home country. So be creative, get small containers or whatsoever, go around and say, if I give you this, would you do this for me? So always use this sentence, if I do this, would you do that? Get that confirmation 3 times if possible, to show how important it is. And this is just not something free that I'm giving away. So if the person said, I've got a headache, all right, if I give you this, would you take it? And if you take it, can I contact you in the morning to check on you? And after 3 days, I want some feedback, so very important to get the confirmation from your client, or your future customer, that they are really going to try those samples that you give out. So I'm going to give you some example of my success story. One is just now my friend who is now my business partner, who was limping. So I use my eyes to look at the changes in his body. Second one is when I was in Malaysia, I used to dance salsa. Okay, before I started wearing my hijab and whatnot, I used to dance salsa. Okay, quite a hot lady lah myself. So anyway, so my salsa trainer, he put on Facebook that I really need help. My ankle is aching. Really appreciate if somebody can help me. So I haven't spoken to him for about 5 to 6 years. So I straight away texted him on Messenger. I said, hey, Sam, how are you? Heard about your ankle. Have you heard? Have you seen this product called OPC3? So Sam, even though now he's teaching salsa, he used to be an electrical engineer, okay, from MIT. So he's the type that quickly he straight away Google, and he said, "Is this the product?" I said, "Yes, that's the product." He said, "Oh, it's 148 ringgit." Okay, I'll get it. I said, no, I'll get it for you. Do you want it? And he says, yes. Anything that can help me. I said, okay. So I ordered, then I print screen and send it to him. Then he says, how much? I said, after discount and blah, 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 this is the price. This is the actual price. Later, when I saw the transfer into my bank, he didn't even took the discount that I gave him. He paid me full price. I love customers like that, right?
Wow.
And then I'm a trainer now for aged care. So when I present my favorite subject, healthy body system, when I'm talking about calcium, I will elaborate calcium like crazy. When I'm talking about sleeping or bones or nervous system, I will elaborate like crazy. And somehow, even though my training center wants me to have a different background, sometimes I purposely switch so that I can show all the vitamins behind me, right? So when I say, oh, calcium, what calcium do you take? Oh, I take, teacher, I take this, I take that. I say, oh, wait, So I will take out from my cabinet. I take this one, this is better. Where can I get it? Can I get it from the pharmacy? No, you cannot get it from my pharmacy. But after this class, if you want it, I'll talk to you about it. So one of the students, which I did not expect to actually pay attention, because she's got low English level. Okay, so, but she was the one who texted me after class, and she says, teacher, you are God sent, because the doctor said my husband really needs vitamin D, and today you spoke about vitamin D. So I said, okay, I'll come over tomorrow. I have 1 bottle. Do you want to take it? So she took it. And then on top of the vitamin D, I said, I gave her 6 sachets of the daily essential. I said to her, 3 for you, 3 for your husband. After the 3 days, you can order if you want. So no need to wait 3 days. I'll order now. Again, I love customers like this. Don't have to wait for 3 days, and they ordered the daily essential. Yeah, and another group of students, they said, oh, come to my house, I'll cook some lunch for you. Then I said, can you invite other friends as well? So they invited. So 5 people plus their friends came to the lunch. And I brought all my OPC3 and stuff like that, and I put in small thing. I said, oh, before we start eating, everybody taste this, And true enough, after that, all 5 ladies ordered 5 daily essential kit with vitamin D. Okay, so that was I think best sales that I had in one day. So yes, again, I'm just gonna say that trial size, do not put value into it. Don't just give it away for free, and follow every single sales technique or trial size technique that Phil Guido taught us in his video. Thank you very much.
Wow, Rose, on fire. Thank you for the sharing.
Welcome.
Yes. So anybody, any question? This is awesome sharing. Anybody, any question, any comment, any feedback, any want to add anything before we close?
Nope, all good.
No, all good? Okay, so thank you to all my speakers today. Thank you, Hui, Kenny, and Rose, and everybody that attended. And then we will see you guys next month for the next post. Bye for now. Good night.
Bye.
Thank
Enjoy
Bye.
the session
Bye.
with
Good
Gary
night.
Thank
Buckman.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Bye.
everyone.